Hi you guys, welcome back to our Happy Meets Healthy. Now, when you're trying to stick with a healthy eating plan, it can get really frustrating constantly saying no to dessert or feeling like you have to deprive yourself. Well, no longer. I have an excellent, easy, healthy cooking hack for you. I love to make little mini desserts in a muffin tin. And today we are going to make mini pumpkin cheesecakes that we top with whipped topping, a little dusting of pumpkin pie spice. It'll satisfy all of those fall cravings. Excellent to bring to parties, for Halloween, for Thanksgiving. And by the way, if you are not a pumpkin fan, no worries. I also have excellent recipes using this same exact technique to make key lime cheesecakes and also blueberry lemon cheesecakes and dark chocolate cherry cheesecakes. So I'm sure there is one that will satisfy your craving. All right, so let's get started making our crust. So for these today, we are gonna make a really delicious dark chocolate crust using one of my favorite little hack ingredients to cook with. They are Nabisco chocolate wafers, and to me, these are basically the outside of an Oreo without the cream filling. If you're not into chocolate with your pumpkin, you could totally use graham crackers for this or chocolate grahams, but you can find these in the supermarket by the cookies on the cookie aisle. They also, really quickly by the way, and I'll share some recipes below in the comments, they make amazing little mini ice cream sandwiches too. There are a lot of different ways that you can use these. So I'm gonna process these in a mini chop today to a fine crumb, but if you don't have a mini chop, you can also get your frustrations out or get the kids involved and go old school with a baggie and a small bowl and just crush them this way. What we're going to do is pulse these in the mini chop and add a little bit of butter and a little bit of salt. We're adding a little bit of melted butter just to help it hold together. And if you guys have been following me, you know I'm huge on adding a pinch of salt to sweet treats. It's gonna really enhance the flavor. It's not gonna taste salty. So I find it's easiest when I'm filling my muffin tin to use like a measuring spoon. It's gonna give you even scoops, and then you can use the back of it to kind of pat things down. This recipe makes 12 little mini cheesecakes. If you think that's gonna be too much of a temptation for you to have around the house, you can totally have it and just make 6 instead. These also freeze really well, so if you also made yourself 6, you could tuck some in the back of the freezer to whip out one night when you want a little sweet treat for yourself after dinner. Okay, this one is really just a matter of adding a bunch of easy ingredients to one bowl, but with all baking recipes, it's always really important to bring your ingredients to room temperature first, especially the cream cheese and the yogurt and the eggs. It's gonna help things combine better. So into a bowl, we're going to add light cream cheese, a little bit of fat-free Greek yogurt to give it a tart edge and a little bit of fluffiness, 2 eggs, some brown sugar, some canned pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie filling. So pumpkin pie filling has lots of added sugar to it. By using the pumpkin puree, we're controlling how much sugar and giving it just enough sweetness without too much sugar. Finally, one of my favorite spices, pumpkin pie spice. This one combines cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, all of the things that you love in fall desserts or in pumpkin desserts. I also love to use it on roasted sweet potatoes or roasted carrots, so be sure to grab some pumpkin pie spice in the spice section of your supermarket. So you guys, that's it. Now we're gonna fill our muffin tins. I'm gonna show you a quick little hack I love to do that to get an even amount and make it less messy, and then they go right into the oven. Okay, just like I used the measuring spoon to do the crust and pat it down, we're gonna use a little measuring cup to get an even amount of filling into our muffin tin with less drips and less mess. I actually find it easier to use than a ladle. So after these have baked, you're gonna pop them in the refrigerator for like an hour or so to let them cool. The best thing, or one of the great things about this recipe, you can make them up to a day or 2 ahead, keep them in the fridge, and then they're really easy to transport to a party or bring with you. And I just wanna show you how easy these are to peel into little individual mini pumpkin cheesecakes. Ta-da! So when it comes time to serve them, I love putting them on a cake stand, topped with a little bit of light whipped topping and a dusting of some more pumpkin pie spice. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is absolutely one of my favorites. I bring it just about every year to Thanksgiving, but it just makes a great little sweet treat any time of day. Luscious, rich pumpkin pie cheesecake. Oh my gosh. You guys are gonna love this recipe. And if you liked this video, please be sure to comment below, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe so that you won't miss the next episode of Where Happy Meets Healthy.